So since I had to do some wiring on one of the cars, um, I was changing the plugs for the injectors, and I was using this wire stripper, which is very common. A lot of people use it. However, sometimes this tends to slip on the wire, and I was not able to get a good hold on it. I finally went ahead and cleaned it yesterday, so should work a little better now. But because I was having such a hard time getting those tiny wires, I only had that much to work with. I decided to pick up this other one here. This is the Doyle. What is it? I'm trying to remember. Hang on. Here we go. These are the Doyle's 56286 strippers, wire strippers. And these are actually made in Taiwan, as you can see. Like that Doyle, that crimper is made in China. Well, so I just thought I'd put them all together. And this is the one I also picked up today. This is another small stripper, and this one is made in China, as you can see. And that would be this one here. The reason I picked up this small one is because sometimes you get very tight spaces and you can't really put anything in there. So I thought I'd pick one of these up. I don't have a small one. I did have this one, but of course I couldn't find it when I was working on that. This one is the $5 one that you can get from HF. And this one will work pretty much all the time. So when you can't, the problem I was having earlier was when I was doing the injectors, this one was too wide. So that's why I picked this one up, because as you can see, the head on this one, it's a little bit smaller. And also I wanted something that would cut the smaller wire cleaner. As you can see here on this one, small wire is kind of hard to even work with. So it does have its place, especially when you have, for example, you want to open a wire where you can wrap another wire. This one will come in handy for something like that, assuming you have the space. So that's pretty nice in that situation. But if you need something that doesn't have a lot of room, you're gonna have to use something like this, like that, or even go smaller like this one. This one's actually spring loaded, as you can see. Goes quite far out. It's quite a bit out. I can't even talk today. It's pretty hot today, so I apologize. But anyway, that's what this one is. That might get annoying if you're not careful. The other crimper I use is this one. This is a Greenlee. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Greenlee that I picked up a while back. This one, it's always going to give you a good crimp. Normally, you do the non-insulated or the insulated, excuse me, and then if that's not tight enough, you go to this one and you can get a good crimp every time. So these are pretty good. And of course, I just picked this one up because I had that other one and I never used it because it just never worked that well. This one at least seems to work better. I couldn't find a video on this one, so that's why I just made a video right now. But here's that wire I was talking about that I just did on the video for that one. Let's see if we get a nice cut on this. Come on. If I can grab it. Oops. Oh, there you go. That was nice and short. I was putting it on the wire side, not on the cutter itself, as you can see there. I have the camera in front of me, so it's a little hard to see, but well, this one's pretty sharp. So that's kind of nice. And it has the option to change it for the wire size. If I can show you that right there. I'm not sure how good that's going to be, but anyways, for very tight spaces, I figured I'd pick that one up. But this one can't beat that for $5. It works and it has the same gauge numbers on there. So this one we'll just cut it cleanly. I tested it out on all the wires that you see here. It does work very nicely. So there you go. Just a quick reminder that one tool may not work for every single situation. So yeah, you gotta have a couple extras, and I don't know why I didn't get something like this before, because it was pretty annoying just working with this, especially when the wires tend to slip. I went ahead and looped it with some W40, so it's moving smoother, but that doesn't mean the wire may not have some type of glue or something that will, or oil or grease that'll make it slip anyways. So that's where all the other ones come in. And just something to keep in mind, always keep more than one on hand, so that if one doesn't work, you can always get to the others. But of course, the manual ones always work. And if you don't want to carry something this big, something like that will always be a lot lighter and should be able to get most small wire jobs done. All right, I hope that helps.